It's Fun Friday, and your weekend is coming up. Woohoo! Welcome to the Morning Moxie Show. I am your host, Alicia Sharp, and today is Fun Friday. And we have Jesse Duplantis on the show, and he is talking to us about a story when he was 5.5 years old and how a little boy hurt another one of his friends, and he wanted to take revenge. Here's the story.
I'll never forget this. As long as I live, I was about 5.5 years old. And we lived down a place called Sheffield Lane. The man that owned Sheffield's Cafe up at the front. We always lived back in the back, right by the Mississippi River, by the levee. And he had a big complex. I don't want to call it a big complex, but, you know, some little rent houses and things. And me and my brother would play. We had a friend that we really enjoyed playing with, and they had another kid that lived in the neighborhood and only lived actually about, maybe 2 lots over from us. And this kid was an abused child because his father was an alcoholic and his mom was an alcoholic. This boy, he at 6 years old, would smoke cigars, and that would freak me out. I'd go, wow, man, smoking, he want to hit? No. You know, he just smoked cigars. Parents didn't care. His dad, I seen the father many times fall on the porch, drunk. Mama too. Police come down there, pick up the kids, keep them for about 3 weeks, and I guess give them back to them, they'd be back. But this little boy's name was Fred. And Fred took a butter knife and stabbed one of my friends in the back, put his back this deep. I mean, the ambulance had to come pick up my friend, which made me mad. Mad, man. So I told my brother, I said, we're going to whip Fred. My older brother said, okay, well, where are we going to whip him at? I said, look, I want you to get, we didn't have an inside toilet. We had an outside, had a 3-holer. Yeah, that's good. How many know what I'm talking about? Yeah, a 3-holer. The daddy holer, the mama holer, and the baby holer. You know, those 3 holers. And usually a hot shot, you had a 3-holer. It's an outhouse, way out from the house is where it was. So I said, I'm going to lure Fred in that outhouse. I said, when I open that door and he come in, you just hit him. I said, I'll throw him down the hole. I was a bad kid. I was about 5.5 years old. I said, I done had enough of Fred. Fred done stabbed our friend. We're going to bust him today. So, boy, sure enough, man, old Fred come out there smoking his cigar. I'll never forget it. I said, hey, Fred, come here. What do you want? What do you want? I said, come here, I'll tell you something. I'll show you something in the outhouse. Just come see. There ain't nothing in there I want to see. Just come on there. Boy, there's my brother behind the door. And I was walking, I said, you see him? Here he comes, here he comes. Open up that door. Boy, when he walked through that door, boom, Wayne hit him, bless him. When Wayne hit him, I hit him too. I said, you stabbed my friend, we just beating him up. Boy, and I'm trying to throw him, I put his head in that hole. I'm trying to get him down there. You get down there, bless God. He's going, ah! I guess you would too, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to throw him down that hole. But I said, you stabbed my friend? I'm 5.5 years old. This boy is screaming from the top of his lungs. We're trying to stuff him down that hole, man. But the problem was I had his head in one hole and his leg in the other, and there's something in between. You can't get him in there. I wanted to cut him in half, drop both halves in there. Bless God. I was so mad at him because he destroyed my little friend. You know, hurt my friend. He was a hollering. I hurt his daddy. Hey, Mom, man. Boom, out the door I ran. My brother ran. Fred come out. Oh, daddy. And, man, that man said, oh, I'll kill you. When he said that, I froze. I'm 5.5 years old. I froze. And my brother Wayne said, run, Jesse, run. I'm going. Scared me. And he was drunk. And he had a Stilson wrench. Y'all from Fort Worth, you know much about monkey wrench, oil field wrench, pipe wrench. He said, I'll beat your brain, I'll kill you, boy. Now I'm 5.5 going, yo. I didn't know what to do. I mean, I couldn't run. I was scared. Of course, I was wrong to be trying to throw his son down a hole, but, you know, I wasn't saved. So I'm sitting there, and Wayne's screaming, run, run! Well, Wayne was running, and all of a sudden, he gets from me to this monitor, said, I'll beat your brains out, and he's drunk. All of a sudden, I heard something go, kick it! I turned around, there was my mama standing in the doorway with a .22 rifle, pointed at man's head. She said, you touch that boy and I'll kill you. Boldness came upon me. Boldness of such a degree. I looked at him and said, you want some of me? No. Boy, he looked like that. I said, shoot him, mama. I said, come on, man. I'll whip your son and whip you too. Mess with me? 5.5 years old. Mama said, shut up, Jesse, shut up. She said, you touch my boy and I'll kill you. By that time, my daddy come driving up. He sees my mama with a .22 rifle. He sees the guy with the wrench like that, and I'm going, come on, Jack. I had boldness because something was behind me. My daddy said, my mother's name was Velma. He called her Val. Val, don't kill that man. And that man looked at her. He said, you think she would? He said, I live with this woman. She will kill you. She'll kill you. You touch that boy, she will kill you. Boy, mama had that 17 shots, and that she'd have put him in his head, buddy. You touch my boy, and I'll kill you. Boy, I had boldness, you know. Go. He said, he called my mother, too. Sometimes he called her mama. He said, Mama, put the gun down. Daddy trying to get people saved, Mama trying to kill him. She said, Paul, I hadn't crucified my flesh yet. You believe in raising from the dead? We'll see how much power you got. I'll bust him in a second. He touched Jesse. Man, the man dropped the wrench and backed away like this. I'll never forget this. Boy, and I was. And then it happened. Mama said, come here. Rapture, now. Now. Come on. Let's go. Because I knew it was Judgment Day. I could see the Terminator in her. You're going to rip me apart. That's a true story. Why did I get boldness? Because there was somebody behind me with a gun. Let me tell you, that devil may be coming up to you, brother, with a wrench right ready to bust your head open. And you may have done something, and he just don't like it. Maybe you did something wrong. Maybe you did something right. But he come to kill, steal, and destroy. Well, all of a sudden, if you look back, you hear this, come out. You'll turn around, that's that Holy Ghost say, you touch that kid, and I'll blow your head. You don't touch that kid. That's my boy. Hallelujah.
That was Jesse Duplantis, and you can find that clip on YouTube if you search under Jesse Duplantis, Fred, and the Outhouse Story. You can also find out more information about Jesse and his amazing ministry at jdm.org. Well, that is all I have for you today. I hope you have an amazing weekend, and I will see you again on Monday.